Today I want to share with you the inspiring journeys of two remarkable Hollywood stars, Whoopi Goldberg and Nicolas Cage. At first glance, they seem completely different. One is known for her humor, her honesty, her presence as a talk show host, and her ability to make people laugh while also making them think. The other is known for his intensity, his bold acting choices, and the unforgettable energy he brings to the screen. Yet, when we look deeper into their lives, we find stories filled with courage, resilience, failure, and triumph. We find lessons that all of us can learn from, lessons about never giving up, about turning pain into strength, and about writing your own story no matter what others say. Whoopi Goldberg was not born into fame. Her real name is Karen Elaine Johnson. She grew up in New York City, and life was not kind to her in the beginning. She struggled with dyslexia, a learning disability that made reading and school very difficult. Teachers doubted her. Classmates laughed at her. Imagine being told over and over again that you are not smart enough, not good enough, not capable enough. For many people, such words become a lifetime of limitations. But not for Whoopi. She refused to let anyone else's judgment define her future. She decided that her imagination, her humor, and her unique way of seeing the world would be her power. In 1985, Whoopi got her big break in Steven Spielberg's film The Color Purple. That single role changed her life forever. From that moment, the world began to see her not as someone who didn't fit in, but as someone whose uniqueness was her greatest strength. Over the years, she built a career across film, television, and stage. She became an actress, a comedian, a writer, a talk show host, and even an activist. She broke barriers in an industry that often shut doors on people like her. And her success was not ordinary. She went on to achieve the EGOT, winning an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award, something only a very small number of people in history have done. But perhaps more important than awards, Whoopi became a symbol of representation. She showed that being different is not a weakness. She showed that even when the world tells you no, you can create your own yes. Now, let's turn to Nicolas Cage. Born as Nicholas Kim Coppola, he came from a famous family. His uncle, Francis Ford Coppola, was the legendary director of The Godfather. Many would think that this connection guaranteed success, but Nicholas wanted none of that. He did not want to succeed because of his family name. He wanted to succeed on his own. That is why he changed his last name to Cage, inspired by the superhero Luke Cage, and stepped into Hollywood determined to build his own legacy. From the beginning, Nicolas Cage was not an ordinary actor. His style was bold, fearless, and unpredictable. He was willing to take risks, to play characters that no one else dared to play. In 1995, he won the Academy Award for his heartbreaking performance in Leaving Las Vegas. He also became a global star through blockbuster films like Face Off, National Treasure, and Con Air. But as with all great stories, his journey was not without pain. Nicolas Cage faced serious financial troubles. He made extravagant purchases, castles, cars, even dinosaur skulls, and lost much of his fortune. Many critics mocked him. Some even said his career was finished. But here is what makes Nicolas Cage inspiring. He never gave up on his art. Even in his darkest moments, he continued to act. He kept reinventing himself, kept working in small films, unusual roles, and slowly earned back respect. Today, he is celebrated once again, not just as a star, but as a true artist who never stopped creating. When we place Whoopi Goldberg and Nicolas Cage side by side, they may look like complete opposites. Whoopi uses humor and honesty to inspire, while Nicolas uses intensity and passion to mesmerize. But when you look closely, you find something they both share: determination. Whoopi shows us the power of breaking barriers and refusing to accept society's labels. Nicolas shows us the power of resilience, the strength to rise again after falling, and the courage to keep chasing passion no matter what others think. Both remind us that success is not about being perfect. Success is about being authentic, about embracing your uniqueness, and about standing tall even in the face of failure. And so, my friends, life is very much like a movie. Sometimes it feels like a comedy, sometimes an action film, sometimes a tragedy. But no matter what, you are the lead character of your own story. Whoopi Goldberg and Nicolas Cage remind us of this truth. Whoopi teaches us that your difference can become your greatest power. Nicolas teaches us that falling is not the end, but refusing to get up is. Together they show us that the world only remembers those who never give up, those who keep fighting, those who keep creating. So the next time you face doubt, remember Whoopi's laughter. The next time you face failure, remember Nicolas's boldness. And the next time you think your story is over, remind yourself that the best scenes may still be ahead. Write your own script. Be the hero of your journey. And let the world see the unstoppable power of your determination. Just like Whoopi Goldberg and Nicolas Cage did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring videos.